you lack facial protrusion or dimension to your face, did you know you can use blush to create a 3D dimension to your face? Skip the cheek fillers, you don't need it, you just need blush. The shade of blush you use and where you apply it actually matters. 3D blush is a super popular East Asian technique because, let's face it, Asians structurally have less facial protrusion than Caucasians, and blush is much less invasive than fillers. You'll need two different shades to create this 3D effect. One, you'll need a contouring shade, which is cooler and darker than your skin tone. And then you'll need an expanding blush shade, which is lighter than your skin tone and very bright. Let's start with the contour shade. I'm gonna use this Revlon lipstick in 245 Smoky Rose. This is a beautiful contour blush shade for fair skin tones. Super cool, but then also very vivid in color. Contouring brush and just spread it evenly like so on my hand. And then I'm gonna apply it to where I would apply contour. So right along my cheekbone, along my jawline. And as you can see, I'm patting this in and I'm not swiping. Apply this to my forehead. This side has nothing, and this side has the contouring blush. You can already see that this side is much more sculpted, slimmer than this side, and also it has this beautiful rosy hue to it that just adds liveliness to my face. And super lifted, like look at this side of the jaw compared to this side. For the expanding shade, you'll choose a shade that's lighter than your skin tone. The purpose of an expanding shade is to add fullness and plump up your cheek. Where we lose volume the most is our mid-face, so I'm gonna apply this to the center of my cheeks to really plump that up. Tiny little cushion pad, and I use the lavender shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and brighten up the center of my face. Shit, I might have gone a little overboard, so I'm going to smooth this out with a damp beauty blender. Voila, look at this side compared to this side. This side looks like it has so much fullness to it compared to this side. This side is almost sagging a little bit, and this side just looks very youthful and plump. If you want to diffuse the lines between the expanding and the contouring shade, you can use a middle of the road shade. So I'm going to use this shade on the left. And I'm gonna apply this as almost like a transition shade between the contour and the expanding. So it's a little bit more blended and the lines are more diffused. Stunning, it looks so good. I mean, compare this side compared to this side. This side got that sculpted contour look to give me that slimmer lifted, but then also the center of my cheeks is a lot plumper and fuller, and I did this all through blush. But before you consider cheek filler, I highly recommend trying this 3D blush effect.